After the webinar, here's a question from the audience. He stopped me doing everything I enjoyed, but I asked myself, how come? Because I had all the freedoms. Absolutely. And I think this is one of the baffling aspects of being in a one-way, give you all, get back breadcrumbs in return relationships. You see, the challenge is it's a slow and subtle process. You unintentionally stopped doing things you enjoyed. You may have stopped meeting up with friends, and slowly you lost your own identity. So what you did is the people pleasing or the narc pleasing got out of hand, and often it's a slow drip, drip, drip process. And we get to the point where we're like, how come I don't do X or go to the gym or meet my friends anymore? Because what you've ended up doing is sacrificing yourself for love. And it's not healthy for you. And by the time you start to realize or start Googling around, if you notice some odd behavior, you may get the epiphany, you may get the light bulb that this relationship is not healthy. And this is why it can be so important, whether you're still in the relationship, you're semi-out, or you're all the way out, to start to, sometimes we need to apologize to friends because we've abandoned them. And you might have a habit of abandoning your friends when you fall in love. It's really important to sustain the things that you enjoy so you have your own identity. What's happened is in this relationship, you've become enmeshed with somebody else, and you focus on adhering to their needs, and unintentionally, you've abandoned your own. So should you be in, out, semi-in, it's really important that you sustain the things that feed your soul as an individual. And sometimes it would be healthy for the two of you to come together and do things together, but we never want to lose sight of that. The process that you've been through where you've lost contact with all the things that you've enjoyed may well have happened over a number of years. You may have felt uncomfortable, or they get funny with you if you're doing X, Y, Z. So you just stop. And so this is where the people pleasing, keeping somebody else happy so that they can be happy, but actually it ends up causing you misery. Not great for your greatness. It's about making sure you never lose that aspect of self. And as you enter into a new relationship, you experience singledom, you may not like it, but the practice of self-care, saying yes to the ambitions of your heart, the things that delight you, is so crucial. So that should you find love again, you ensure that you ring fence the activities, the relationship that matter to you. And if someone expects you to abandon them, to placate them, red flags. Just start to notice. And also notice if you don't speak your truth, if you don't ask for what you need. This is not healthy. And as ever empaths, we have to be careful of our need to go above and beyond. The importance of developing your self-awareness and self-love and self-regard is so crucial for us. We must never lose sight of that. It's our duty to protect ourselves. And if you end up over-sacrificing and giving and losing yourself, prioritizing them all the time, not ring-fencing time to do the things that delight you, this is how we end up one day realizing, but hold on, I had the freedom. But unintentionally and unconsciously, you prioritized them. And in doing so, you became the last person you prioritized. Maybe you'd hope they'd prioritize you and it would be a yin and a yang, but it didn't happen. And you never spoke up. And it's okay, because we didn't know the waters we were swimming in. The challenge for us is to never allow ourselves to be the bottom of the totem pole. It was our duty to regard ourselves, to respect ourselves, and to ring fence the things that we love. And if they have a problem with that, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more. That's why we have to pay attention to the early days. And in the early days, it becomes an opportunity, as I say to many of my clients, it's an opportunity for us to practice being different. And because the attachment is very early in the early days, if it succumbs and crumbles, we'll have to let it be. Do take care, and I hope this has been of benefit to you. Any questions you want your girl Key to answer, holla. I was here to be of assistance.